ready.
Mm.
Stay ready so you ain't gotta get ready.
Ain't that?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But let's get into week 42.
Ooh, let's get into it.
Episode 42. You know, guess I'll take us in. Myself, am your humble host, Mr. YR, aka Mr. Goldmine, aka Mr. Gold, aka Mr. I've been a sick motherfucker this past 2 weeks, but I'm here and I'm alive, y'all. I'm here with the flyest in the room, my co-host, Mr. Grambino,
The great
Mr.
Grambino.
Kilogram.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That would be I. Hey, he is I and I am him.
Just
Yes,
like
indeed.
that.
Yes, indeed. Straight like that. Yeah. Oh my God,
It's Ray.
man.
Um,
Uh,
damn.
uh,
We do have a very, very special guest with us this episode. We have the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Blaze Trackz, aka Mr. Davi Jordan.
I appreciate it. Yes, here to help add some colored commentary to this. And yeah, been waiting to rock with y'all for a minute. So thank you for that.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. For those that don't know, Mr. Blaze Trackz is a producer, an engineer, songwriter. He actually holds many. He wears many caps as far as the music industry goes, and he's a good friend of mine, good producer of mine,
Yeah,
and
man.
my brother.
Yes, yes. 100%, man.
I know him a little bit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, it's,
Oh
it's
man,
my
it's
honor
different.
to be on this
And
with my brothers right now.
yeah, man.
yes,
It's an honor
indeed.
to have.
This is a special edition, episode 42. The
What you
42
good,
Doug. Yeah, the 42 Doug edition. You feel me? Yes,
Jackie
indeed.
Robinson?
Yes, indeed. Three black sheep. And
Woo,
Yeah. We three deep.
man.
oh wow, Chris Rock is on an Apple commercial. That's what's up.
Yeah,
Mm.
Chris Rock getting his chicken.
Yeah.
I I think they did the Chris Rock commercial during the whole Apple the second Apple conference when they showed the phones.
Right.
Mm.
I think they unrolled that commercial.
Do do you
I said
guys
the same
watch?
thing though.
Do you guys watch Fargo?
No, but I've
I
seen
need
the
to.
like the banners,
I've just heard.
billboards, that you
Yeah,
put.
I've heard the sensationalism and everything like behind the show, and I've never checked it out, but I've always heard like really good things, and to see that
Chris Rock is in it
Chris
too.
Rock is on, yeah,
Yeah.
he's on this. I think this is like the fourth season or whatever, but he's like a prominent figure in this season. Interesting.
And there's hold on. So about the Fargo thing, there's a difference too, because there's a movie Fargo,
I remember
and
that.
then there's the TV show Fargo, and they have nothing to do with each other, right?
Yeah, I believe it's something like that. Yeah,
Yeah.
I
And
was
every time
thinking.
I see the
Oh,
TV show, I think about the movie,
mhm.
and then I'd be
And it's
like,
not the same
oh,
thing.
Not want to
that's
watch
not
it.
this.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
the same
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
man.
I need to tap into that because it looks interesting. Like the commercial with Chris Rock in it, I was like, okay,
Yeah, it looked
this
hard.
this
Yeah,
this seems
and
interesting. And living
Chris
in
Rock,
North Dakota,
he's doing some different shit too because he just he remade the Saw franchise, and I guess due
did
to
he?
yeah, so like due to like the COVID shit and all of that, like you feel me, like they pushed the movie back, but. The preview and all of that shit that I seen in the movie, like it looked like it was dope. You feel me?
Wait,
Like,
I have a question.
yeah.
Chris Rock is Saw?
That's what I want to
You
know.
got to be kidding.
That's what I want to know. Is he funny now? Is he doing like riddles and jokes?
How does this work, sir?
I
I
don't know.
must know.
I guess we gotta wait and see when the movie comes out because the movie's not out, and I don't know what it is. But I think he's a cop. He's a cop, but I mean, you never know how the shit's gonna twist. You know what I'm saying when
Yeah.
the movie comes out.
Okay.
But
Okay. That's interesting. That's kind of dope.
yeah, but it's a rebooted franchise with him as like one of the big producers or like you know what I'm saying behind the big thing.
It's hella funny to say rebooted franchise like they didn't have like 7 saws.
Yeah,
That's like saying, "Oh, we're gonna reboot Fast and the Furious."
for
Nah,
sure.
y'all could just keep adding on.
I like the first Saw a lot, actually. So,
I like the first three, I
they
believe.
they
because
yeah,
it's like,
they was hard going up to like the first three. I think I maybe saw like I think I
I might
saw
have
the
saw the
fifth
fourth.
one. I think I saw the fifth one, and that's where I feel like I might have missed one in between, so I might have missed the fourth and saw the fifth one. But yeah, Saw was cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
While we're on movies, Coming to America is coming to Amazon Prime.
Yeah. I seen that for 12 million, right? They sold
No,
it for
125 million.
Ooh.
125 million. Excuse me, I was a lot of M's off,
Mm.
but 125 million. That's some chicken.
Yeah. So they
That's
bought
some
it from
chicken.
Paramount, the studio, the movie studio. They bought it from them to do exclusively on Amazon Prime. Should come out like around Christmas or something like that.
That is dope. On my only gripe. Well, I mean, maybe Amazon Prime gave him the biggest bag
Mhm.
for that. It wouldn't be
That
the
might not be the
platform I
best
would.
platform
Yeah,
exactly.
that
Yeah,
wouldn't be
you
the
know.
right platform I would run with.
Did you take the
But
platform for the did you take the bag for the platform or did you take the you feel me the platform for the bag because
Right.
nigga like it's not really that's not the you're right that's not the first place that I would look for you feel me or be
if it was
like
on Netflix, that would have been huge.
big super big.
Hulu, that would have been huge.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You know, Amazon Prime, I feel like they're the they're the SoundCloud of the
Of the yeah of the media or streaming platforms the OTAs and all that yeah
mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
yeah
You gotta think though, right? So they took the money up front, right? And in the environment that we're in right now, they wasn't going to make that in the theaters.
Mhm.
So maybe their idea is we just need to take the bag up front, get what we would have tried to make. It don't matter where this goes. I don't even
yeah.
care if people watch it.
What was the what's the original budget of the movie like
Yeah.
where did like you know what I'm saying how did they make out you know what I'm saying on the
Yeah,
front
how
of the
much they
back
had
end
to
of that
pay Rick Ross?
right oh
Because then they record like most of the movie in
they,
his house.
they used his house and his property
Yeah.
yeah
Yeah, apparently what is it? $60 million.
$60 million was the budget
Yeah,
so they more than doubled it
I think.
with
Yeah.
the sale to
Yeah. So I have a question. Is it? It's not the original cast.
yeah
It is.
yeah they said most of the original cast is coming back
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. I was gonna say if it's not the original cast, then I could see just getting the bag from Amazon and just giving them like,
you know
hey, y'all do what y'all do with this.
yeah man
Like
I
kind of like a what's that? Was it How High Too?
yeah when they
And it
oh
was
my
just
god
completely DC and like
DC and Lil Yachty
Lil Yachty. Yeah,
oh
like I would have
man
sold them. I would have sold those rights off to fucking like Tim from down the street if he was gonna have this money. Like because that was trash compared to part one. But if it's gonna be like the original cast,
yeah
then
it's gonna get some
yeah,
eyeballs and some attention
I would
for sure. You
probably
know,
try to push for Netflix. But Netflix might only been offering like 80.
exactly,
Mm-hmm.
exactly. You know, you got to look at that. Like Netflix might have not even believed in it all the way. These, you feel me? It's like, is this coming to America too, or is this Belly too? You know,
That's what I'm saying.
you know what I'm saying?
That's a better example.
You feel
Like
me?
yeah, Belly
Hey,
One versus Belly Two. Eh,
complete fall off. Like what,
yeah,
nigga? I'm not
I'm
even
giving
interested
that
in
away.
seeing it. Right? Yeah.
I'm giving that away. I gotta pay somebody to play
Gosh.
it.
Sorry, game. We love you, but hey,
Yeah.
it's
You the
just trash.
homie. You the big homie. But you know
At
That
the
nigga
same,
that
movies
movie
are
was
all
trash.
trash. That nigga
Yeah.
movies are all
Into
trash.
what was the other
Waist
movie?
waist
Ways
deep,
Deep.
waist
Yeah.
deep. His name was
Ah.
Meat.
Yeah. I
When
feel
he didn't he kidnapped Tyrese's son.
the Tyrese's son. Yeah.
That's shady, man. You
Hey,
don't kidnap Tyrese's son.
Tyrese always getting the short end of the stick in
he
movies.
is in life. What did he do wrong? Give us Baby Boy.
Nah, that's probably the only thing that he did right. And the Coca
Nah, that
Cola
wasn't even supposed
commercial.
to be him.
That
Baby
for
Boy
sure
was supposed
wasn't
to be
supposed to be him.
what?
It was supposed
Pac,
to be
right?
Pac. It was supposed to be Pac. Yeah,
Really?
John Singleton wrote it for Pac.
Oh, really? Oh, Pac could have done
Yeah.
way better of a job.
Yeah, but I mean, Tyrese did his thing on that. I give him that. But he'll always be Lil Jody.
Yep.
Face mask. Come on,
He'll
bruh.
always be Lil Jody.
You ain't never
Lil
gonna
Jody.
do that.
Lil
Lil Jody.
Jody.
All right. Oh man.
Is this
So
Jody? Nigga that can't take care of his responsibilities as a man. Got my boo pregnant. My bad.
Fact.
Oh, man.
It's that joke.
Shout out to Snoop, man. Oh
Man.
yeah. By the way, it's Snoop's birthday.
Oh, happy birthday to Snoop. Didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Snoop. Happy birthday to Parks. Also.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All these birthdays of people that I look to and look up to and am inspired and aspired. You feel me?
Yesterday,
To
somebody's birthday too.
oh yeah. You know,
Your favorite rapper ever.
feminist women love Eminem. Chicka chicka
Yeah,
chicka.
happy birthday to M.
Yeah.
Back, man, I remember. Graham, you
Rest-
introduced me to Eminem.
Yeah.
To Eminem's real catalog. You know, I was just listening to
Really?
like, you know, all the singles and such. Graham, I thank
Yeah.
you introduced me to Eminem.
Oh man.
Remember you told me
I
Eminem
was
is
trying to disown him.
one of the best rappers of all time, if not the best rapper of all time.
Man. He is.
Yes.
But did you hear where Graham had him in his list of his favorite rappers?
Of my personal top 10 list, he's not there.
What? Sorry, I don't understand.
Yeah. But arguably, he is one of the best, if not the best.
Arguably, he's one. So, what do you base this off of?
Public perception?
No, I'm
Skill
saying-
that I've seen him exemplify?
No, I'm saying no. I think he's one of the best. He's in my top 10. I'm saying,
Yeah.
what do you base him not being on your top 10 off of? I'm just trying to understand.
I don't connect to his content anymore.
Okay, I got you. Connect to his content anymore. Yeah.
You know, Graham is boycotting all white rappers still.
I was boycotting all white rappers for a moment in time, and I ain't gonna lie to you. Shit started happening, and then they started dying, and then they started like, and it's like, dog, like, what do you want me to do? Like, I gotta at least show some type of sympathy. Logic over here crying about feeling depressed and shit, want to retire. Like, come on, my
Yeah,
nigga.
because of people like you.
Because of people like me, all I said was, yo, I'm not gonna listen to your music.
Oh,
But
wow.
he's half black, half white, so you can listen to half of his catalog.
I don't even like his half black music.
You're talking about Logic.
Yeah, I don't
Logic
even
is
like his
fire.
half black music.
Logic is fire.
Congratulations to Logic and that guy and everything that he does. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Let's see. I don't know. Where do you guys want to take it, man? What do you want to talk about first, as far as like actual topics? You want to get into some music, man? Because music is always fun to talk about.
I love
We
that.
could jump into the music off top.
Or do you want to talk about like fuck shit? Because like, I mean, you know.
We could talk about fuck shit or whatever. You know, I'm always with the jokes and giggles.
And the hee-hees
'Cause
and ha-has.
I got some jokes and giggles today.
You got some jokes and giggles today?
Oh man.
Nobody's safe.
Oh, nobody's safe.
Let's get into the music. Let's get some of this music. Let's get some of this music out the way. You know, it was a
It's a
couple
music
good
podcast. Let's get the music out the way. I love it.
yeah. So then we can get to the fuck shit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no,
Let's not just
there's
came
gonna
for
be
the-
fuck shit in the music conversations, definitely.
Oh,
for sure.
absolutely.
We talk about these
Especially-
albums. Oh my god, sheeples.
Oh man.
Hey, sheeples, strap up.
Strap in, because this would be a ride this week. Let's see. We got some new music, some new albums that came out. Probably the biggest albums that dropped this week were Benny the Butcher, Burden of Proof. We had T.I.'s album, The Libra. We had a Gucci Man, So Icy Gang, Volume 1. And Party Next Door released a bunch of his Lucy's from over the years called Party Pack.
Black Thought as well.
Oh yeah, Black Thought as well. Excuse me. Yes.
Word.
Black Thought, Screams of Thoughts.
Streams of Volume 3, I believe.
Yep, Volume 3. So yeah, we had some good music. We also got 2 remixes that dropped.
Why you start laughing like that? Just as soon as we said it, you started laughing. Giving it away to the sheeples right now.
Yeah, we had 2 remixes that dropped.
I mean, it's been a few days. They've heard it by now.
Yeah.
I would assume so.
Let's start off with. Let's go with the good, the bad, and the ugly.
Okay.
We want to go the good, the bad, and the ugly, or we want to go the ugly, the bad, and the good? What order we want to do this in?
Personally, I want to start with Benny.
Okay.
You want to start with Benny?
Yeah, the good.
I'm cool with starting with Benny, man. That's a good place to start at. You know, Griselda's had a really nice run, a consistent run. So it would be fair to go ahead and start with Benny and give him and that whole team their flowers and all of that for sure. Yeah, definitely. Shout out to Benny the Butcher, Griselda, and all of them. Hit Boy, definitely. Burden of Proof.
100%.
Shout out to Shady Records.
No, let's not shout out to Shady Records.
No, I want to shout out to Shady Records.
All right, go ahead.
Shout out to Shady Records for not signing Benny and not fucking up his career.
Yep.
Because I like what Benny's doing, man. I mean, I like what Conway and Westside doing too. Mm-hmm. But they're doing the same thing Benny's doing. Uh-huh. They're just getting their money taken from them and not getting no budget put behind them. Ooh. So, shout out to Shady Records for not signing Benny.
I mean, they haven't really put out any projects for Griselda. The Westside Gun album, Who Made the Sunshine, is the first Shady Records project by Griselda.
Yeah, but what about Paris? Pray for Paris.
Nope.
That wasn't Shady?
That wasn't shady. That's not Shady.
Then what was that then?
Yeah, that's what I'm confused about.
I believe Yeah, because that was his debut album. The Who Made the Sunshine was his debut album. If we go to
just a mixtape or something, or what?
Yeah, Pray for Paris is Griselda Records only. It's a Griselda Records release. Just like Fly God is an Awesome God 2.
That is a Griselda record.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Right now.
Well, shout out to Shady for really fumbling the bag because two of Westside's best projects are not under
your umbrella. Yeah,
like
Shady Records is good for fumbling the bag for sure. You can definitely applaud them and shout out to them for that. Definitely. Yeah, ask that quote. That's funny.
Ask Obi.
Oh my gosh.
Because Obi was supposed to be up next. Ooh. But yeah, back to Benny the Butcher.
The Butcher coming, nigga.
Butcher coming.
Yeah. Hey, this was a dope project, man. This is a dope project. Hit Boy has not missed.
No, he hasn't. I like the record. I'm gonna say some things though that y'all might not like. Unpopular opinions, sir.
Nah, spit that.
Unpopular opinions.
So check this out, all right, Benny. Thank you for doing what you do. All right, what you do. This was technically what I'd say. This is his mainstream debut record, right?
Correct. Yeah,
I would say that too.
Mainstream debut, like second record, but mainstream debut, like studio record, right? And he gave us what we know Benny for giving us. All right, the beats, the bars. He's speaking truth. He's speaking passion. But at the end of the day, for me, it was still Blim. That's it. It was Blim, bro. Like he had some standouts. Thank God I Made It. I love that record. Famous was nice.
Famous is hard.
Where Would I Go was a nice record, but for the most part, I could fall asleep listening to the record.
Is it too many bars?
Too many bars, not enough songs.
Okay, I had that same kind of gripe with this. I mean, I know what I'm getting.
I feel like this was his most earnest effort into actually making songs.
Yeah. I could say that, but the songs that were actual songs were all featured, and he wasn't doing the hooks. Yeah,
like they didn't go for him and Hit Boy trying to, let's just give one a shot and see what happens.
Yeah.
They stayed in the pocket of, Benny's content and let Hit Boy just do what he did and made sure the production was polished and, spaced out in the right areas and shit like that. And then, of course, I mean, quality music. Where Would I Go? I would say I could do without Rick Ross's verse. Sorry.
I feel that.
Like, I'm just like, I felt like, I don't even know how many bars he had, but I felt like it was too long and it wasn't for me. I'm like, he was just going everywhere and anywhere with it.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Yeah, so, I mean, whatever. I do like the idea of him doing a song with Queen Naija. That was, like, probably the most single type of record, you feel me? Because you have the R&B.
That was the most industry forced
Yeah.
song
Yeah.
on the album. Because this album isn't like an industry standard album. Like I said, like there's not too many hooks, it's a lot of bars. It's not formatted like the average album is normally formatted. But coming across that song with that hook, it's a little like, okay, I see where you're trying to go.
Right. Yeah.
I see where you're trying to go on this. Like, this isn't necessarily your lane, but I see what you're trying to do.
Yeah. For a rap album, where I'm looking at it for being Benny, I give him a 9. For a rap album nowadays, just a rap album, a full album of hip hop, he got like maybe a 7.
Okay.
What do you say to those that put Griselda now in the same category or on the same level as like a TDE, a Dreamville, or any number of one of these other cliques and crews or QC that's been kind of putting music together and have their own run?
Yeah, you know what?
Because there's some people that say that Griselda had a better year than Dreamville last year.
I think that when it comes to the independent clicks, Griselda is doing a thing, and I love Griselda's music, but they're gonna have to bend a little bit more for the industry in order to be on that same TDE level and that Dreamville level for me.
I might disagree.
You do?
I might disagree a little bit. I might disagree and think that they need to stay exactly the way that they are. And not conform to the industry, because them staying the way they are has garnered that much attention, because everybody's like, okay, you guys are like real against the grain, and real and not trying to conform, and it's becoming something.
And honestly, if you look at the way like people compare like the sounds of TDE and Dreamville, you know what I'm saying? When you look at TDE, you look at Dreamville, and then you bring QC into the equation, they're doing something that's completely different than both of these crews. You know what I'm saying? Like the sound of Dreamville and TDE can be a really good marriage sometimes, you know what I'm saying? But you got to find the right pieces if you're gonna have somebody from QC on a TDE record or a Dreamville record or what have you, right? So I think that it's good that Griselda also can come into that conversation with their own sound, with their own direction. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So they do have their own lane, and there's a place for it. And I think that they're making a place for that again now.
Do you think Griselda can get out of just the hip hop lane where other people know who they are doing what they're doing? That's my question.
Yes. And that's because West Side Gun, the Fly God, is an awesome God.
Yeah, you're right.
He's trying to do a lot of different things with branding the fashion and different little partnerships and shit that like he's trying to get his foot into different places. That's why he's saying, nigga, at the end of this year, I'm going to retire. I'm done rapping, nigga. I'm like 36, 37 years old. If I'm going to lead Benny and Conway and Griselda Records, fucking Armani Caesar, and who else is on the label now?
Shout out to Armani Caesar. She is dope.
Yeah,
I've been looking into her over this weekend. Yeah, and she is nice.
Yeah,
she got like bars.
Yep.
I'm like, okay.
I agree with you. West Side Gun is the one that's going to do it for him.
Yeah, Westside is like the executive producer of all of their. He damn near like runs Griselda.
Yeah, Boldy James. That's what I was thinking. My bad.
Oh, Boldy James. Yep.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, Hit Boy did his thing. Benny did his thing. Yes. Overall, yeah, good music, good album. I think that it's dope that Hit Boy is getting his flowers this year, because with the Nas record, with the Big Sean record, with this record, he's been putting in a lot of work, and it's been beneficial for each of these artists in different ways.
Very true. Very true.
Who do you want to see a Hit Boy album produced by next? We done got three different types of albums.
Mm-hmm.
I would say more the Nas and the Benny album is a little more similar because they're both like rappers,
Right.
Mm-hmm.
you know.
And
But like
they both
you have
enjoy
Big
that
Sean,
that. Uh-huh. All right. I'm gonna say it. Wale.
Wale and Hit Boy.
Yeah.
That might be fire.
I just saw them in the studio the other day, and I had that thought like immediately, like, why don't they, like, if they could lock in a little bit more and do something, then I feel like Wale can get a, you know what it is? It's the fact that this is working for Hit Boy that makes me feel like do it for Wale, please, because I want I want Wale to be able to turn things around. You know what I'm
You want
saying?
him to win.
Yeah.
They be hating on Wale.
They for sure do. He always keep one. He's one of them rapper niggas.
Yep.
He always keep a multi-platinum single.
Yeah. He can write a song. You feel me? He's fashionable. He's personable. He's just a little fucking crazy.
Yeah.
You give him a singer, they're going 4 times platinum.
I can agree with that Wale pass right there, man. He can really do some things if he had somebody like Hit Boy behind him.
Yeah.
That's solid.
Yeah, that'd be hard. I would want to see like I wouldn't mind seeing like a Hit Boy 2 Chainz project.
Okay.
I wouldn't mind seeing a Hit Boy 2 Chainz project. I like 2 Chainz when he works on like the little special, like his little short, small special projects, like the
like the EPs, Hibachi for Lunch, and
exactly,
and shit like that.
I like the little short cohesive series that 2 Chainz does. So if he's doing that with like a Hit Boy, I think that'd be kind of dope.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's hard. I agree with that. I
would like to see him work with a West Coast artist, but I can't think of a West Coast artist for that would like mesh perfectly with him.
Yeah, I'm not sure who I could even think of that would be a West Coast artist that would click in with Hit Boy. That's an interesting one.
Well, speaking of somebody that used to work for Hit Boy or work with Hit Boy, rather, Hit Boy used to work for this nigga, Kanye West. What do you guys think about this new Ye song?
Oh, we going right there. Oh, we going right there, huh?
Yeah, nah.
Yeah.
What? I just wondered.
Hey, this is finna sound many and sound crazy when he throw that little baby verse on this, or that the baby verse on this. You can't hear the baby on this.
You were talking to a presidential candidate.
I want to know, Graham, what do you think of this, though? What do you think of it? I'll tell you what I think of it in a second, too. But what you think of it?
The song's horrible.
Nah, it ain't.
How you going to ask me what I think of it and then tell me it's not? No, the song is horrible. The song is horrible. It's not a good song.
What about it?
It doesn't sound good. This nigga's just saying shit with nothing to say. Like,
that's rap. Welcome to 2020.
Ye has numerous styles, right? He got one style where he's saying stuff. And then he got another style where he ain't saying nothing. But he
exactly. And the style where he's saying stuff is the shit that niggas is writing for him, and the shit that he's doing by himself is this shit.
You could have points there.
I'm just assuming, like, nigga, you need a little bit of assistance. When I first heard this song, I'm like, okay, reference, you feel me? Like, it's no longer a reference when you put it out. So, I mean, do what you want to do with that. You know, that idea that this is just a reference song. Fuck that. He released it. Okay.
It could be a reference song that gets released.
Okay, yeah, but if you release it officially to all the DSPs, like, yo, this is with artwork and everything, no, nigga, no. This is a single, this is a record that you're releasing officially, and it's not it. You feel me? My initial reaction was, okay, if you could rework this a little bit and put Future or Young Thug on it, I might want to rock with it. I feel like neither one of those guys have missed all year with the features that they've been on and shit like that. So with the idea of, you know what I'm saying, dropping Lil Baby on it, sure. You know what I'm saying? But this, not as it is.
Not as he needs to take it back. He needs to release it.
Nah.
Listen, I like the beat. Okay. I like the energy. Right? Is it a rap song?
Yes, it's a rap song.
No, it's not.
It's a rap song.
It's a yay song.
It's
not
I feel that.
A yay song.
I feel that.
Like
Ye has a few yay songs.
Yeah, that's a yay song, man. It's not a rap song.
He has Poopity Scoop.
Yeah.
He only did that to piss off Drake.
Because of Drake. Yeah.
It got us.
I mean, he has tracks where he literally mumbles on and like, and it's just mumbling because he can't think of a bar right then and there and releases it. So I don't know. This is Ye. He's not even a rapper right now. He's a presidential candidate.
He's a presidential candidate.
I mean, he's a presidential candidate. So we can't hold that against him.
Is he a presidential candidate or is he a vice presidential candidate?
He's both.
He's a presidential candidate because that's what he's running for.
Yeah, but he's not even running. He's walking to the presidency, like he told Nick Cannon.
Oh
said,
my
God! Running, I'm walking to the presidency. I said,
"Oh God,
that's a bar.
It's just a brisk walk."
Yeah, you know.
Isn't that so funny?
Nah, but that song was definitely a nah. Put that back on the shelf. He was just overly excited, man. He got some good news and thought he was leading some polls and went to the studio and was just like, yeah, let me cue up this track that I've been sitting on. And you know,
let's go.
He's out here just flashing based on falsehood. These are lies in the song that he's speaking. Unfortunately.
Hey,
that's rap. Welcome to rap.
That's rap. Welcome to 2020. Are we gonna be surprised that rappers lie?
Oh
no.
Are we going to be surprised that rappers fabricate things or stretch truths? Yeah.
In the middle of a panoramic?
Right in the middle of a panoramic.
In the middle of a panoramic. Why would I stress off that?
What other presidential candidates we got though that's releasing records for us to jam to? Which ones?
Damn.
Name one.
Joe Biden and Kamala Harris.
Joe Biden and Kamala
Harris. No. I'm taking this somewhere. Joe Biden and Kamala Harris in that URL freestyle.
Yes.
Campaign.
Okay, so wait a minute. Before we get into that, because I have a lot to speak on, and I feel like we should really talk about some of the presidential stuff in there. Let's get back. Let's get these albums out the way.
Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that.
Oh yeah, you was about to get me started. You was about to get me started.
Anyway, it's about to be very funny when we get into that, but.
Yeah. But back to the music that came out. What y'all think of the little party pack? The Lucy's, the singles.
Who want to go first? I'll go first.
Go ahead.
Party. Listen. So let me paint a picture right now for y'all. Okay.
Hey, careful, that's my guy too.
Okay, cool. Look.
Go ahead.
Listen. Party is cool. Okay. Party is great. Picture a movie. Right, a movie, superhero movie, Marvel movie, all right?
Maybe.
Right. And you have the main actor who's in the movie, right? And his name is Aubrey Graham, right? And there's certain stunts that he can't do. All right? There's certain stunts he can't do, so they call in the stunt double. This man has been training his whole life, his entire life, to do what the other person wants to do. And he does it flawlessly. Amazing. That is Party. That is who Party is. Party is the stunt double that does everything better. His entire album was amazing. I love it. I'm a sucker for this type of stuff. That vibey alternative R&B stuff is comfortable. But unfortunately, it sounds like a Drake record that was done better.
So let me say this. You basically saying Drake is Wolverine and Party is Cyclops. Cyclops can't stand Wolverine.
Right.
Wolverine took his girl.
Yep.
Gets all the credit.
Yep.
And Cyclops just be sitting there like, "Hey, I'm here too."
Yeah, man. That's it, man. I love the record though. I give that record.
Yeah, but Scott, you're fucking blind.
Great record though. Great record.
Yeah, I do like the fact that we don't have to go like to the internet or like SoundCloud to find some of these records.
Yeah, Persian Rugs, Cuffed Up. I remember when I first heard that. That's hard. Don't do it for you no more. I mean,
Candy.
You said what now?
I didn't remember hearing Candy.
That was the first time I heard that too.
Yeah, that's why when we were talking the other day, and I was just like, I got quiet for a minute. I was like, hold on.
Yeah, you was like, what the hell is this? Yeah.
This is a Nip verse I've never heard.
Yeah.
And then I liked hearing West District too. The sample that Nip sampled from him. Mm-hmm. I was like, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. But like the echo off of Schnook, I'm a part. That's my guy.
Yeah,
my guy.
The guy.
I still listen to Party Mobile.
Yeah.
Like, I still listen to that album since February.
That was a good album.
That
was a damn good album.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like that run was a great run for OVO and that whole camp, really, to be honest. Like that with the Division record and then all that. That was a great record too. But yeah, Party Mobile is still hard. Still listen to that. Mm-hmm. Yep. Mm-hmm. I still listen to that. But this, I mean, yeah. Just like you said, to piggyback off of that too, it's good to finally have these records officially where they all live together on, just an actual project rather than scattered around the internet. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. Niggas want some ice cream?
That's what I'm tripping off. I'm like, y'all heard that ice cream truck? I ain't heard an ice cream truck in years.
Me neither. It's COVID, nigga. That's crazy. In the middle of a panoramic, niggas want to bring the ice cream truck around.
Yeah, they trying to spread this shit. It's the government.
It's the government.
All right. Oh, I forgot to ask y'all. Out of 5, what do y'all give Benny's album?
The fact that he had Dom Kennedy on this album brought it down about a point and a half.
You gonna keep Dom Kennedy? Hey, the Dom Kennedy slander is real from Graham. I don't know why.
These are jokes, people. These are jokes. I think Dom Kennedy is fine. I can do without. But I'd say I'm gonna give it a 3.5.
Okay. I was gonna give it a 4.
Yeah, I'd go 4 with Benny. It's a lot of good rap. It's a lot of great quotables.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of
quotables, and the quotables are gonna make this album live. The quotables are gonna make this album live. And at least people are listening for the quotables. That means they're actually listening to his bars.
Mm-hmm. That means they're sitting with the album.
Yeah.
Sense,
Exactly. Yeah. So what about this Party? Even though they're throwaway tracks or Lucy's, what would y'all give the Party? I give it a 3.5. I'll kick it off.
Yeah, that's a comfortable one.
That's good.
It's not like it's like new music or anything. You know what I mean? Like like the Nipsey one was the only one. Like you said, that was the only one for me myself too that I hadn't heard before. So I mean, yeah. 3.5, somewhere there. Just a regular record. Cool.
Same thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Congrats to Party. That's 2 official joints that he's released this year. So if Party's gonna be, releasing more music, I think that's good. That's good for the scope and the environment of music for sure.
Yeah. I mean, we're only getting Party music right now because Rihanna is not tripping off of music and has let him out of the chamber. But whenever she's ready.
Yeah, all this shit is a wrap, so enjoy it now.
He will be back in the lab, in the basement, locked up, writing all of R9.
Oh, man.
And I can't wait.
And you can't wait.
I can't wait. I can't wait for a Rihanna album. Like everybody else.
How long has it been since Rihanna's record?
4.5 years.
Gosh.
It's been 4 years.
Much money off of what? Off of cosmetics, right?
Yeah.
Nah, what you mean? We got Fenty for men.
Oh, we do got Fenty for men, don't we?
We got Fenty for men now. We do got Fenty for men now.
Hey, Rihanna looking out for us.
Yes, she is.
I'm finna give me a pair of them Fenty boxers. I'm finna act all brand new around females.
There you go, man.
They finna see the Fenty. I'm gonna say, "Oh, you like the Fenty?
Yeah.
For real.
Man. I'm rolling. I like it.
All
Nice.
right, let's get to the album of the week.
Album of
In
the
Graham
week.
time.
The album of the week, man.
You talking about Libra?
Yeah,
Libra, man.
yeah. Graham's favorite album title.
Album of the week.
Yo, the legend is back running Atlanta, man. Shout out to T.I., Tip Harris, man, Clifford Harris, expeditiously.
Man. I'm gonna say this on record for the umpteenth time. I hate this album title and the album art. Like, I hate it. Absolutely hate it.
What?
Like, yes, absolutely hate it. It looks like a movie poster. It doesn't even say T.I. on here. Like, there's so many things wrong with it. If an A&R, if he had an A&R from the label, because this is his first completely independent release, like straight through Empire, and you can tell there was no A&R overseeing it and looking at it and being like, yeah, let's change this album title.
There was certain shit that just didn't need to be on this album. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. Like,
let's change this album cover. What does this mean? We understand it's a Libra scale, but it's your Libra means an acronym that does nothing to do with this visual. So when I'm listening to the album on a DSP, it's showing me this album art that looks like it should be for like Janae Monel or something, or some random singer, and it's T.I. talking about selling dope and this, that, and the other, and it's like,
and protecting the lives and interests of Black people as well.
It's just not hitting for me.
I understand that. 100%. The legend is back. He should have just called it "The Legend is Back" running Atlanta. He didn't need to do the acronym.
He didn't.
Acronym wasn't necessary.
It wasn't. Like, listening to the album, it wasn't necessary.
The album art is trash.
I want to hear about the music, though. What y'all think about the music?
I'm gonna let Ray go first. Go ahead, go.
20 songs.
20 songs. All right, I'll take it over, man. 20 songs is too much music, bro. 20 songs is too much music. I really enjoyed the album title when I heard it because I was like, yo, that gives me something to look forward to. You know what I'm saying? I want to know what T.I.'s doing. T.I. is fully independent now. So, you know, this is an Empire release, as is the Benny one, by the way, which is interesting, you feel me? Because Benny is also on this album. They dropped on the same day. But I'm just looking at the idea and the perception of what these two records are doing publicly, you know what I'm saying, as far as the talk around them, you know what I'm saying? And when I listen to the album, the T.I. album, there's some records that I think are really nice. There's some records that I feel like, why is this here? And then there's some records that I feel like kind of just don't really belong on this album with the, I feel like he tried to do a little bit too much.
Okay.
Before you go any further, I wanted to say one. I want to say one thing.
Yeah.
This album has got me excited about one person, Domani.
Yep.
Yeah, he went crazy.
I didn't think I was listening. I was like, oh, this your son?
Yeah.
Push him. like push him. I like Domani. I like where he's going, his sound and everything. It doesn't sound like Tip.
Nope.
He has his own complete sound.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just like, oh, I like that. Well, go ahead with your analysis. I'm sorry, I just looked at that and I was like, oh.
I agree. That's one of the standout records in my opinion. On the album, I would say that I was really looking forward to the album because just the whole shit around it. I mean, T.I., he's one of them dudes. I can always count on him to rap pretty well. Production's always usually, you know, good, reasonable, you know what I'm saying, on his albums and shit like that. But when I heard this fucking Pardon record with Lil Baby the other day, like, it just kind of took all the air out of the room for me, to be honest. Like, there was just absolutely no reason for this song to be 5 minutes long. 3 verses. Tip, please stop.
That's
relax.
Listen to A&R.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we could have cut this down to 3.5. You know what I'm saying? You didn't need a third verse unless you just felt a little insecure about what Lil Baby did to you or what he just sent over.
That's right. What it was, actually.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I mean, there are records here that are really dope. However, there's an interlude on this album that That
You talking about Rhapsodies?
I didn't like
No.
any of the interludes. I thought they were trash. I'll say it right. I'm gonna go there. They were all trash. Every single interlude, he should have not have put those on there. Man, I didn't want to have to do that to him like that, man. I like T.I.
The fact that she, old girl, what was her? I think it's Tamika Mallory or whatever. She got on the joint and was like, I wish women went back to not just rapping about their pussy and how wet is it? Is it as wet as our ancestors were when they were thrown into the oceans? And I'm like, what the fuck is this, man?
Oh my God.
He tried something. He tried something.
Oh
That's
no,
what happens when you
I
let
don't want to put that on Tamika Mallory. This is Ernestine Johnson Morrison.
Yeah, Ernestine.
Face to ask you who you calling a bitch, but now it's just so wet. How wet is it? Is it as wet as our ancestors who were thrown over boats who drowned soaking wet, like sweat bees running down Harriet's neck?
Yeah, time out. Don't ever compare a vagina to slavery.
Don't compare that WAP to slavery. Slavery.
My God.
Hey,
Oh my God.
wait. So here's the important question. You think y'all think slaves had WAP?
Some.
Add to it.
Hey, for sure. Cause what's bruh name? John Adams and all them niggas that had slaves. Thomas Jefferson for sure.
Married one.
Yeah. She had that WAP, boy.
Yeah, she might have.
Yeah, no, that skit was too woke. It woke up halfway through and needed to go back to sleep.
It was too woke. Yeah, that's when you just trying a little too hard. And like I said, that's when you need the A&R.
You needed somebody to talk you down from there, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, when you're T.I., who's gonna tell you no?
Yeah.
I don't know.
People gonna say you T.I.
Floyd Mayweather would tell them no. That's who should have been his A&R.
Tell him no.
Floyd would.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, shout out to Mozzie. Mozzie was on the record. You feel me? Conway had a pretty good verse. You know what I'm saying? I didn't really like the Make Amends joint with Benny the Butcher and Jadakiss. So it's like
Jadakiss destroyed.
I didn't say Jadakiss didn't do what Jadakiss is supposed to do. I'm just saying I didn't really like the record as a whole.
All right.
Ooh, I got a question.
Yeah.
What'd y'all think about the We Did It Big featuring John Legends where he admits that his partner peed on Drake?
Sensational.
TMI.
That's a little bit of that's the oversharing that we're talking about. You know what I'm saying? That some of these celebrities and what I'm saying people be doing. Drake for sure be oversharing.
Yeah, Drake's always oversharing everybody's business.
Yep.
She said she wanna fuck to some SZA. Wait, cause I used to date SZA back in 2008. If you cool with it, baby, then it's cool, bitch.
Like, dog, it's 2020. Why are you bringing up something from 2008?
Man.
Nobody
you wasn't even the nigga in 2008, bro. Like, why did we need to know about this? She wasn't even that bitch in 2008. So it's like, come on, bro.
He was fresh out the wheelchair. He was fresh out of being Jimmy.
He was
fresh out of being Jimmy.
That's funny.
I like the Respect the Code song. That was pretty good.
That was a good record. Yeah.
This is a better placement for Rick Ross this weekend. He needed to be on this album and not the Benny album.
Yeah.
He didn't need to be on both.
Yeah.
Especially after the Heat just lost the finals. Somebody should have took him off.
For sure. Oh, I like Moon Juice.
Moon Juice. I remember. Yeah.
The Snoop and Jeremiah.
I was gonna say wait, yeah. But yeah, Moon Juice was dope. I feel like the Eric Bellinger and the Killer Mike wasn't it.
Yeah.
Right now, sound.
Yeah, that's a good sound.
I feel like the whole part of what was
it's hard to deny Jeremiah and when he's with Berg or Hitmaker.
Yeah.
They gonna give you something fire.
Yeah.
Berg gonna chop up a sample or have one of his producers chop up a sample, and Jeremiah finna give you some fire ass hook on it. And all you gotta do is plug and play. But it's hard to deny them two.
That song was probably done before it even got to T.I.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. T.I. probably hit him and he was like, I got something for you, dog.
Yeah. Man.
and just shot it over.
What do you think about T.I. being the legend in Atlanta and reclaiming that kingship? What do you think about that claim?
Do I think he held up to his album title? Yeah.
I think he failed here.
I think he failed. I think he failed, man.
I think he failed here.
Yeah.
But will it be a win financially because of the independent status of the record? Because of, you know what I'm saying? Sure, maybe. You know what I'm saying? And I applaud that. But as far as his catalog, I feel like he could have made a better effort.
And you got to think.
Or I would at least hope that he could have at this point in his career.
It's probably why he put 20 tracks on.
He put, that's what I was about to say. He put 20 tracks on it, not for us.
Yeah, for his pockets, so he could stream. He know what these young cats is doing. They're making their albums long, and they're getting paid off for more streams because of it. But just like you said, definitely feel like it's towards the bottom end of his catalog. And he has hella features.
Yeah, there's a lot of features in this record.
Like,
but I mean,
I wonder at what stage of your career do you just not have to pay for features anymore?
Well, I mean, how do you think E40 gets all of his albums off now?
I mean, but E40 has like 1 to 2 big features, and then he'll have a bunch of like B-grade features, which isn't nothing bad about having like B-grade features, but I'm saying like T.I. has Benny, Jadakiss, Rick Ross, Rhapsody, Jeremiah, Snoop, like Young Thug, Little Baby, Killer Mike, 21 Savage, John Legend, like
for the supporting cast of this album, I feel like we should have got a better effort.
Yeah, this was a failure for this. Exactly.
Man. Yeah,
so out of 5, what do you give the Libra?
The Libra's gonna get a 2.5 from Graham.
Ooh. Okay. Gosh, this gets a 3 from me.
Okay. Well, I have to deduct some points for the album title and the album art, and I'm gonna give this a 2.
Ooh. I think that was gonna be the highest vote on this one.
Yeah, man. Like, there's like 3 songs, maybe 4 songs I might revisit out of 20. And that's just not a good ratio to me. And I know Tip, and I know he can do a lot better than this.
But we're judging him off a Tip, though, right?
I'm supposed to judge him off.
Are we judging him off a Tip, or are we judging him off of the other rappers in Atlanta?
He's still getting a 2. He's still getting a 2.
Off of every other rapper in Atlanta right now?
Yeah, I'm listening to my Lil Baby. I'm listening to Lil Baby album over this, and Lil Baby album came out last year?
Oh, Lil Baby came out in February or March. Yeah. February or March.
Okay.
But
my turn. Yeah.
We got a classic Tip album that was subpar.
Where's classic?
What? No, what he's saying is a classic idea, a classic classic opportunity. Rather.
Yeah, no, this is not a classic.
Yeah. You was about to get me going. I was about to say classic.
But yeah, I understand. It was a definite opportunity to make something happen. Nori is shooting a video right now in Queens with Method Man and Conway. So
that's kind of dope. I definitely am here for Method and Conway. Not necessarily here to hear some new Nori, but I will welcome a new Nori track, especially featuring them two. But while we're on Tip real fast, let's move to a new segment that we'll name later, but right now we're just gonna call it the Idiot of the Week.
Idiot of the Week, yeah, man. Oh my.
Yeah. And Schnook, would you like to, or Mr. Blaze Trackz, would you like to introduce the Idiot of the Week?
I will. This is difficult for me to do because I respect this man very much so. And a lot of things that he does. But I have to give Clifford Harris Idiot of the Week. Should I get him? Should I get him? Right now. So we're going to give him Idiot of the Week. Unfortunately, for his album release party, I feel like, and I will say this directly to Tip T.I. Harris, sir, with the education, the wokeness that you put out, with the bravado that you put forward, sir, about caring about not only the Black community but community of young people, it is utterly irresponsible to throw your album release party in a club. When I saw this on the internet, I thought this was a joke. I thought maybe this was from a different album. Who knows? You know, I was hopeful.
Maybe this was an old video or something.
I really hoped, and I really searched. Unfortunately, it was not. And, you know, putting people at risk for COVID-19 at this point is irresponsible. You get Idiot of the Week this week.
You a fucking nut, nigga.
Man.
I definitely will have to second that. I seen that video, and you know, I will say Atlanta hasn't been the most COVID-free place.
Not at all.
In America, they've been, you know, basically doing their own shit.
Once the summer hit, Atlanta was done with the lockdowns.
Yeah, they was in the strip clubs and everything.
They were done.
They
said, let's get back to it.
So it didn't surprise me, but it did surprise me that it was being hosted by Tip and it was that full. Like, I could see if you had like a smaller gathering, maybe like 100 people or something, but nah, it looked like people was on top of people, like way past the fire code. Like, it just,
this would be a problem.
Yeah. Exactly. Without COVID, it might be a problem with so many people in there, but like, yeah, it just looked way too turnt. And I was just like, you know, Tip, this isn't sending the right message. Like, and although you did say earlier, Graham, about we not tripping off of Boosie in his pool party or anything, but Boosie been Boosie since being Boosie was him. You know what I mean? Like,
same with T.I.
He not finna.
I'm not here to play devil's advocate
Boosie,
or like
I'm saying
to defend
Boosie,
the idea, but I'm like, these niggas have been the same niggas forever.
False narrative, because T.I. switches up. But as T.I. said, I'm a father, I'm a gangster, you feel me? I'm a rapper, I'm an actor, and I can be all of that to you. To what do you say? What do you say? I can be all of that to your lady. Understandable. But I'm saying Boosie not out here trying to push no agenda. He not out here trying to be holier than thou.
Yeah.
Or seem holier than thou. Tip, on the other hand, does.
He does. He takes a stance. Mm-hmm. He definitely takes stance on certain issues. But if you don't take a stand,
and you know, Boosie like, man, fuck that. Show me them titties.
Like, Boosie be like, D-Wade, your son is a boy.
Yeah, like
those are the types of stances that Boosie will take. Yeah, but I'm saying, but like, it's more of the. I'll just throw it out there. It's more of the ignorant stances. Yeah, for sure. Like this here, my friend Clifford Harris. This is an ignorant stance. This is an ignorant move. And I feel like he tries to be way over that. And for him to be way over that, but to do some ignorant shit like that is why I differ him and Boosie. Yeah, I agree. Him and Boosie. I agree with that, man. Because Boosie ain't gonna give a shit. Period. Boosie gonna be like, it's my house, my property, blah blah blah. I'm gonna do what I want. Well, I'm pretty sure that Wakanda has enough vibranium to fight off COVID-19. All right, so yeah, you know they do call themselves Wakanda. Oh man. But yeah, shout out to Tip, man. Better luck next time. Shout out to Tip. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Yeah. I hope you do. I hope you do sell well. I really do, because it's all money in. It's coming straight for you. I'm all with the independents. So I hope you get all your
all your Zuzus and Wham Whams.
Yes.
For the fam.
What do y'all think about the singles, the remixes that were?
So we were going to the good, bad, and the worst. We're at the worst now, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I was wondering how we get. I was like, all right, we're in that section, aren't we?
Yeah. So now we could get to the remixes.
Which one?
They want to see me do my dance in these $1,000 pants.
I'm so disappointed.
Yeah, Nicki Minaj remixed Sada Babies, Whole Lot of Choppers.
Mm-hmm.
And I will be the first to say I am not a fan at all. At all. At all. At all. Think
Why
Nicki
is
could
that,
have
Gold?
saved that. I think Nicki could have saved that for somebody else. I mean, I get it. He's popping. Ain't nobody needs to know he's 9 months pregnant.
Little nigga wanna try it. I told him Black Lives Matter, I'm a riot. Ass better had to buy it. Ain't a nigga alive that's gonna deny it. This nigga making me feel erotic. He a freak like Giannis. To be honest, I hope one day we do a play date with the Adonis.
God.
Yeah, I really love Nicki too, but like, it ain't it, Chief. It ain't it. And the bad thing about it, that song is gonna get pushed and pumped because she has a huge fan base, and the fucking barbs are like parasites. They just spread and they just attack.
Why do I feel like I remember? Why do I feel like I remember Pink Friday coming out and Davey being disappointed in that album?
Can I tell you something? Nicki Minaj disappoints me oftentimes, and I'm gonna tell you why. Okay, I listened to Nicki Minaj, and I was a huge fan of Nicki. This is kind of like Eminem. I was a huge.
You were a barb.
From the very.
He was a barb.
You were a barb. Are you admitting this?
I'm admitting that I was a king barb, bro.
Okay.
From the very beginning, bro. I was rocking with Nicki, mixtape days, all that. And I feel like if you could classify anything in rap as basic, that is now Nicki Minaj. And it disappoints me. It disappoints me. Nicki Minaj has gotten basic. She is a trend hopper. And I'm just so disappointed in everything that she's done because I just feel like it's inauthentic.
Ooh, I like that.
Unfortunately. And I hate to say that. And I pray it changes.
Hey, it's hard to teach an old dog new tricks.
She already knew what she was doing though beforehand. She needs to just be authentic to who she was and not try to just hop on trends. I feel like she brought absolutely nothing to this remix. She actually put it down.
That's where I was going with it. I feel like she took the song down a step. Yeah. Like I do understand.
The energy
like I said,
the energy shifted for sure.
Yeah, the energy is it's pop now, complete pop. Yeah. Like although it was popular on TikTok, and like all the little white kids,
it still had that dirty, that griminess of that, you feel me, unpolished street feeling.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, because it's just I feel it.
Yeah, and then you throw Nicki on it, and she's just there, just taking his flow, and it's just like you did your thing, but like now the song is in a whole different space.
Yeah.
It's in a whole different space. But I mean, shout outs to Sada Baby, because this year alone, he's gotten a feature by Nicki Minaj and a feature with Eminem.
Yep.
Right.
And he's up and coming. So like,
that's a fact.
That's big business. There's a lot of artists that don't got a track with Eminem and Nicki Minaj.
Right. Yeah.
Or either one.
Mm-hmm.
That's huge. So you got to ask yourself, you take that opportunity when it comes, even if Nicki Minaj throws some trash on it.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Even if Drake throws some trash on it, do you take that opportunity?
Apparently you do.
You definitely take that opportunity.
Oh, are you guys talking about Drake's remix?
Yeah,
Uh,
the Young Blue. Your mind
uh,
still
Young Blue. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That song is hard. That song is hard. Your
with
mind
or
still.
without Drake or both.
Without Drake, that song is super fire.
Yep. Whew.
With
Super
Drake
fire.
and
With
with
Drake,
Drake.
it's just fire.
No, I don't know. With Drake and without Drake, I still think it's super fire. I feel like Drake uh came in to just grab a plate and then dipped. And unfortunately, I'm not happy with
Nah,
that.
nah, nah.
Fire.
Drake came in to grab a plate, right? But Drake went to the kitchen while they was still cooking and wanted to add some seasoning and try to act like he was in there making it the whole
Try to
time.
act like he was making.
That's what Drake does. That's
Yeah,
what Drake
yeah,
does. He
yeah.
steps in and he
He
puts
said, "You know
something.
what? This this probably
Need a
need a
little
little
salt.
bit more. You know."
Yeah, he hit the Salt Bay, and then they be like, "Oh my God, you just made us a masterpiece."
Yeah. Yeah.
And then a real chef sitting there like, "Nah, he didn't."
That was good. That
Yeah, I
was
was good without it.
beforehand.
Yeah,
I
I
feel
was good without it. But this song is fire. The
yeah.
song is fire before Drake. Even with Drake, he didn't take away from it. He just added quotables, which Drake always does. And so it still makes the song really good. It still makes the song really good. But I liked Young Blue's first verse that he took off for Drake. I don't know why he just didn't extend the song.
Mhm. But I guess he tried to make it, I don't know, give it some type of different vibe or feeling. You know what I'm saying, with the idea of the remix aspect.
What did you see the DM?
Yeah, I saw the DM.
Drake specifically asked him to take a verse off and send it to him with an open verse. So I feel like he just took the opportunity. It was like,
All right.
just gonna delete this verse instead of asking the producer.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
Woo.
the song is fire though.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Young Blue is fire. He was fire on his Blue Da Vinci 2. His Blue Da Vinci 2 project. That's when I really started listening to him.
Mm.
Mhm.
Yeah. And so like I said, Drake being on this doesn't take away.
This helps.
I
This definitely helps.
100%.
yes, in a way. We'll see if it helps.
Yeah.
It
I-
helps
Yeah,
for right now.
No,
it helps for right now.
It helps for sure. Right
Yeah,
now,
but
it
we
helps.
know Drake tends to jump on people's stuff, and those people tend to like fizzle out,
Yeah.
It happens. It does
and
happen.
Drake gets all the credit.
For the whole style.
Yeah, and you know what? I'm not sure if it's more so the artist that fizzles out, or it's the artist's expectations where they're at. Because like if your career trajectory is going up at the time, but you're still kind of towards the bottom, and you
Mhm.
get a major feature like Drake jumping on,
Uh-huh.
it's gonna jump you up really high.
Yeah.
And then you're expected to perform at that when you haven't got there yet.
Right. Yeah.
So people start looking at anything you do after that with the, oh, it wasn't as big as this song.
Yeah. And it might
Yeah.
not be, and he might not ever do anything as big as that song.
Exactly. That's the thing that kind of messes up the lane for some of the artists coming up, because it's like, hey, you take the bag right now and the good look right now, but your fan base might suffer a little over the long run because they're not growing with you no more.
That's why
Yeah.
you got to be Jason Weaver, and you don't take the 200,000 up front. You take the royalties on the back end of the Lion King,
Smart.
so that way you eat
Smart.
forever.
He was smart for that.
Yeah, he was.
Back in the 90s, if you offer me that,
I'm taking the
I might
two.
take the
I'm taking the 200. I'm taking the 200.
I might have to take that. I like, man, I'll write another one.
But
Yeah,
you
man.
might not though.
But you won't,
I
yeah.
like that.
But you won't.
Man.
But yeah, that's all the music we got this week. We got a Ty Dolla $ign single too.
Dollar
By itself.
Sign. What do y'all think of Ty Dolla $ign's album title?
That shit's
Featuring
fire.
Ty Dolla $ign featuring Ty Dolla $ign.
That's fire.
That's
That's
really dope.
fire. It would be even more fire if it was all his featured songs. Because it would be all hits. But I do like the album title. I think it's a good play. I'm very, very curious to see what it's going to sound like, because I believe it was supposed to be called something totally Beach
House
not
3.
Was it Beach House 3?
It was supposed to be a Beach House 3 because he put out a single last year with J. Cole,
Yeah.
the Purple Emoji joint.
Yeah.
House, didn't he?
He did what?
He did Beach House 2.
Beach House 3. It will be a different.
Oh, okay. No, he did put out Beach House 3, and I don't think it's a Beach House. I think it's the Beach something, or the House something. It
was called something similar. I don't know.
Yeah.
Exactly, but
and then so from him changing it to that to featuring Ty Dolla $ign, I'm like, I wonder if it's a whole different vibe.
Probably. That's why you got that joint with like Skrillex and Ye and whoever else was on that song.
I like that song too.
Everybody something. I can't remember the name of the song right now. It really just fucked me up. But that song is hard too.
Yeah, that song he tried to hate on it when it first came out.
Ego Death,
yes,
right?
Yes.
I did try to hate on it when it first came out.
I was like, this song is fire. You was like, nah, it's not. I'm like,
yeah. Yeah, it went crazy. It grew on me.
This would turn up.
This is one of those vibes that we were talking about. Like right now, like we can't really feel it.
Be there to enjoy it, yeah. But in a club, that thumping through the subs. Oh my God!
That would have been the song of the year.
Yeah, with the mist coming out.
Right.
This is like a Coachella song.
It's for sure one of them rave festival, you feel me, joints where it's like, what's the shit that they do in Vegas every year? Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's going off and shit like that. Yeah. Joshua Tree.
all the lights and the mist machines going crazy. Yeah. That song would go up.
All that
Skrillex.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Man.
So I mean, I'm interested to see where Ty Dolla is gonna where he's gonna take this and what this new album is gonna sound like for sure.
Yeah, he ain't
for sure.
You've been giving everybody hits, you feel me? So let's see what you finna put together for you.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
That's all the music I have for this week. So now we can get into some fun fuck shit.
Yeah, the crazy.
Y'all ready for that?
The craziness of the world.
We can get into the craziness.
Craziness in the world. And
I want to start someplace. I want to start with people trying to kill my man Ice Cube.
Yo, yes, brother. Why are they doing this? It's horrible, man. This hurts my feelings.
Man, people trying to kill my man Ice Cube, man. I'm not feeling it. For those
Why are
that
they trying to
have
kill
been
Ice Cube? Let's talk about
living under a rock. Ice Cube created it's called a contract with Black America or something like that.
CWBA, the contract with Black America. Yes, sir.
It's contract with Black America. It was basically a list of demands that Ice Cube has. I don't think it's just him, but Ice Cube and some people have put together that he wants the political parties, the major political parties to look at and to, in order to get our vote, meet our demands. Which I completely agree. I completely agree with the whole stance and how he's going about it. Yeah. People are tearing him down because Trump met with him, and then Trump tweeted, like of course he was going to, that he met with Ice Cube and he's working on a plan for Black America. But people are also like not looking at the fact that he hollered at Biden and Kamala and they were like, yeah, we'll talk to you after the elections.
Well, they don't have any power.
Yeah, but I mean, like, still, you would want to go to I understand you don't have power, but you're not even going to look at the list of demands to even put that in, like, all right, so this is what we finna do.
Oh, did they completely deny meeting with him at all to even speak about it?
They completely was like, nah, we'll talk to you after.
And the hard thing is it's like they could have at least considered it for their platform. I mean, if they talking to Black America and they got the URL battles, it's like don't just play the game. Like
they got the URL battles. It's funny,
right? So I looked a little bit into this. Like, you know, this is about prison reform. He has stuff about judicial reform. Everything we talking about, right? He has things about Black responsibility, credit, and making sure that we have fair credit options. And this is exactly what we do need. And it's like, for the Democratic Party to not even look at this, it's not like he just went to Trump.
Exactly. And that's what I'm saying. And it's like, the protest is cool. Protesting is cool, but you can't keep protesting if you don't have an actual plan of action. You have to have a plan of action and something that you're trying to get in order for these protests to make sense. So why would people bash Ice Cube for putting together a list of actionable items that we need as for Black America, and demand it?
Yeah. And watch this. What I want to say is a lot of the things that he put on here, like at least with the federal funding and stuff like that, this is stuff that the candidate Booker actually was talking about, right? Before he didn't become the the front runner, but he was talking about this. So it's crazy that the Democrats are not even considering this.
Yeah, well, they already knew Booker wasn't finna make it, so that's been off of him and any of his hoopla and his extravagant nights.
It's tough though, because Cube been with us from day one. He gave us Friday. He gave us all the movies, all about the Benjamins, and he been keeping it 100. What's up?
He gave us fuck the police.
He gave us fuck the police, and he's still standing by it.
Yeah. Like, I just don't understand why people be so quick to jump the gun on people that's been for us. Like, you think they're just gonna wake up one day and be like, "Oh, nah, you know what? Fuck y'all." So I'm like, give this man a chance to at least try, and at least he's trying to do something. He's trying to be a leader.
You got to think though, anything associated with Trump at this point ain't even gonna get the time of day. And that's
but I'm not living by that. Like,
I know I'm not
just
either.
because
That's why they tripping.
Yeah, people and people are stupid. If somebody holds power, and in order for you to get something for the greater good of your people is to sit down and talk to that person in power.
Yeah.
You're not gonna talk to that person in power because you don't like them. Then you complaining about the shit that you don't have.
That's real.
So if somebody's sitting there willing to be like, fuck it, I'll take the backlash and I'll go do it.
Yeah.
Like, in the long run, if it ends up working, whether it's with Trump, whether it's with Biden, whether it's with whoever's the president, like, people are gonna look back to be like, damn.
Yeah.
They had this beat up, what's it called? The contract, the CWBA?
Yep.
Yeah, they had the CWBA put in place. Like, why didn't we think of that?
But nobody could cancel Cube though, so he probably ain't even touching him because he can't be canceled.
Nah, he can't be canceled. Ye can't be canceled. It's some people that just can't be canceled.
Yeah. I feel that.
Graham, you have any thoughts on the CWBA?
One of the co-owners of the Big Three is down with Trump, and they've been friends for quite some time. And they've also helped get a lot of these things with the Big Three sanctioned and passed, so they can get in arenas and get money and funding and things like that. So it's a little interesting.
Okay,
it's a little interesting.
It's all right.
I agree with everything that you guys have said, but it's a little interesting.
Just because I'm in business with somebody that's friends with Trump, there's a lot of people that were friends with Trump before he became a president. Period.
You're getting a little bit too.
I'm just saying.
I said I agree with everything you guys said. I just said it's a little interesting.
But I'm saying that's a lot of people's angles. A lot of people's angles will be like, oh, you're attached to this person who's attached to President Trump, and it's like, he wasn't the president, but only for 4 years. Before he was the president, everybody was said, "You're fired. You're
6 degrees of Kevin Bacon, 6 degrees of separation. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? At some point, if you reach enough people, you're gonna, get to somebody who's done some fuck shit. But I said what I said. It's a little interesting.
You know what? That's information I didn't actually know though. I didn't know about the co-owner of the league being tied in already. So I wasn't aware of that. That is kind of interesting.
As I said, it's a little interesting.
Yeah, just like Robert Kraft is Trump's buddy, and
he's
also running
the
prison
reform with Meek Mill and Jay-Z.
Yeah, so
by the way, go pick up your Inspire Change sweatshirt.
Yeah, so I mean, like, if we canceling Cube for that, we would have to cancel Hove and Meek, because it's under the same.
What actionable items have you seen from this NFL thing?
They sold T-shirts.
They sold T-shirts and put out a couple, like a Rhapsody single, Yeah,
Cube already doing more, or trying to do more.
Trying to do more. Not sure where this money comes from. Interested. I liked DL Hughley's response and him looking at this whole situation, because he looked at it as like, why isn't it someone who's had years of experience in political office that we can get, you feel me, that's a person of color, to sit down and have a meeting with this guy? Like, why is it always a rapper or an actor or, you feel me, some celebrity figure that he'd rather meet with rather than somebody who's actually, done this shit for 20, 30 years and knows what the fuck they're talking about?
Been in politics.
Yeah. Because
there's always a look, there's always an angle, as you said, there's always an angle, whether it's from the person that's setting forth this shit or whether it's a media angle or something like that. But
and you gotta understand, Trump is not a politician
at all.
Right.
So he doesn't abide by those rules. He doesn't fuck
with that infrastructure.
And who did he fuck with before he became president? The rappers and entertainers.
Yeah.
So why wouldn't he meet with the people he fucked with before? Just like he puts all his friends in positions of power. Like, why wouldn't he meet the people before instead of meeting all the people that he
podcast, isn't it? You niggas and your angles today. My nigga, like, what's up, bro?
What's up? I'm just saying.
Nah.
It's hilarious, actually.
Hey.
I'm just saying.
Let me do this. Let me say this real quick. Outside of the left and right, I want to go and speak about just a couple of the things that is inside of this plan, right? So declare the KKK a terrorist organization. Right?
It's way overdue.
All right, eliminate the 3 strikes law.
Yeah. Way overdue.
Free all prisoners from marijuana possession.
Way overdue.
Eliminate chokeholds nationwide.
It was already supposed to be eliminated, but
right. So I mean, he got some good stuff in here. Eliminate laws establishing mandatory minimums as well. He has some good stuff in here, man. I just hope whoever listens to it can at least try to implement some of this stuff.
Yeah.
Hopefully. $500 billion to black people and black culture, and where does that money go?
What do you mean? Where does it go?
You need regulation.
Where does it go? Where does it come from? Who's funding that? Like who oversees that?
Time out. I say this: in today's day and age, I don't give 2 shits, and the United States don't give 2 shits where it's coming from. Okay. Inflation is finna happen regardless. They finna print some money.
Well, I'll ask you another question. Where's all the money for
everybody else?
Where's all the money for the Black Lives Matter organization going to? What are they doing with that money that they're getting? You feel me? Like what's being implemented, or what are they funding, or what are they?
A few podcasts ago. Who runs that? Who is overseeing those checkbooks? We don't know. Mm-hmm. But if we talking about like some type of reparations or something for blacks, like we are the only group that hasn't had any.
Yeah, for sure.
That hasn't had any at all. Shit, Germany just said that they was finna give out like X amount of billions of dollars to all the Holocaust people again.
Yep.
So it's like,
I feel you on that.
I mean, they'll get the money. They just gave out how much PPP loans?
Yeah, for sure.
I mean,
How
right?
many
We're like
Pretty Ricky person just scammed the
24.
PPP out of 24 million. So like
with that.
Baby Boo got 24.
Ooh,
they giving out these stimulus checks like it's nothing.
that's real. No, they got the even if they don't got the money, they'll make the money with $27 trillion in debt right now.
Yeah,
They'll
we're not
It's
getting
like,
out.
fuck it.
We're not getting out. And the United States been knew that we was never finna get out of this debt. So I just keep digging a hole, and all we gonna say is we got a bigger military than y'all. Oh, you asking for money? Hold on, let me go see what my homies say real fast.
man.
Like, nah, we get a loan. We get an extension. But yeah, this the money gonna come regardless. I'm just glad somebody's put some type of action or actionable course into effect because we need some of these demands met.
Straight up.
We need some of these demands met. And while we're on the talking about black people and talking about politics, your man Diddy is starting our black party. Which Grant, would you like to explain a little bit about that? Is it Republican or is it Democratic or
it is neither.
what was it called? Bipartisan?
It's a I don't know. I don't know the exact terminology of it, but yeah, it's not about Republican nor Democrat. It's supposed to be just, a broader idea, of course, nigga. Our black party only looking out for the interests and the progression of black people and the black plight. And that's all that I have on it because I didn't watch the actual interview that he did with Charlemagne where he was talking about why and what he was planning to do with this. I just thought it was interesting that it was something that he was putting forward or setting into motion 2 weeks before an election. Like, nigga, what do you feel like you're gonna get accomplished here? Like, you have nothing to offer right now. Like, you could have waited.
Diddy jumped into Me Too. Like, oh, I wanna hop in this.
Yeah.
Like, you could have did anything other than this right now, especially, you feel me, after earlier this year saying withhold the vote. You know what I mean? And all of that shit. Now he's going back on that, and you went completely all the way far left. As well, not, I don't want to get into the left and the rights with my comparison, but you went completely, you took a sharp turn from withhold the black vote until, you feel me, demands are met to I'm just going to start my own party, and then, this is how we're going to go forward, and everybody should follow me, vote or die.
Oh, man.
Diddy runs the city, man. But like you said, he definitely did the.
We back, right?
He was. This is Diddy right now for sure.
For sure. I got a question. With all these influential black celebrities, activists, and everything, wanting to create our own, right? Do you think we're really the end goal is to try to be included, or are we trying to be back segregated? Did they realize segregation was actually the wrong thing? Desegregation was the wrong thing.
I feel like they thought that desegregation was going to be something that desegregation wasn't. Desegregation is not equity.
Exactly.
That's the thing. Desegregation is not equity. And now people are mad. And people are like, well, shoot, if we ain't getting equity, then we just going to try to work together and build our own. I don't know if that's the best idea either, but I think that's what the mentality is.
Yeah, I feel like they're kind of split. Like half of black people want to be like equally included.
Mm-hmm.
in everything, like, or they're asking, that's like what they're asking, like, hey, we just want things to be fair, we just want things to be right for us as well, blah blah blah. But then we'll turn around and ask for that, and then in the same breath be like, all right, I'm gonna start this thing which is for all blacks over here,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna do this for all blacks over here, which is kind of like taking away the inclusion part and separating yourself again.
Mm.
Like, I'll take Charlemagne for example. Charlemagne started up his Black Podcast Network. I don't know if that's
the Black Effect.
The Black Effect. Yeah, which is a network of podcasts of Black podcasts
Black
that are under
creators and,
that are
but it's
all
also
under iHeart.
iHeart.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, okay.
So it's just a whole subdivision under iHeart where they're going to house the Black creators that are signed to this. With that being said, how could you ask for
not all of the Black creators, just the Black creators that have been chosen to be
that are on the Black Effect.
There are some Black creators that are
that will
just
still be
solely
on the main
iHeart, yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. So it's like, it's a lot of gray area. Are we really pushing for our own, or are we pushing for a piece of everything?
Black Effect is 51% Black owned, by the way. I just want you to know that it's 51% Black owned.
51%. That 1%
51% Black owned.
right there.
51% Black owned, by the way.
Yeah, so 49% owned by iHeart.
Yeah, 51% Black owned.
Okay. Okay. I understand.
You have to start somewhere. And I understand the idea of partnering or partnering with a conglomerate to get the funding that you might need in the startup cost. But you still have to go through and deal with, that contract period, and you still have to be and basically tied to and work for the corporation.
Yeah, that's real.
Yeah.
Until it's 100% Black owned.
I could agree, but it's just like, all right, so let's take even the protesting. Remember when the protesting was happening, it was real heavy in maybe like July. And you had everybody saying the same, right, blah, blah, blah. This isn't how you're supposed to be treating cities, this, that, and the other.
Right.
But then you turn around and have some people, specifically out of like Wakanda, that was saying like, we don't get down over here like that. It's a whole different atmosphere. This is how things are supposed to be. We building this out here for us, and it's like, it's you see what I'm saying? Like it's like the end goal isn't everybody's end goal.
No, Black America needs to have a conversation amongst ourselves. We got thrown into this situation. That's how I feel. Like everything that's going on right now, Black people got thrown into this happening right now. We didn't plan for, George Floyd to get killed, Breonna Taylor. We didn't plan for that to happen and for this action to have to happen, right? And unfortunately, we didn't have enough time to, I think, maturely make a cohesive plan. I hope that somebody can like slow it down now since things have calmed down a little bit, and I feel like that's what Cuba's trying to do and make a cohesive plan. But
but I still feel like everybody, you see the backlash he's getting. Yeah. Everybody's not on his plan, so that's what I'm saying. We have to come down to like, what do we ultimately really want for the future? Will we really want like things to be like kind of like segregated? Because you got to think every nationality has their own.
How do we have a Black vote where it's like Black people, you feel me, like communicate and like between the Black community from here to fucking Timbuktu or wherever the fuck? Like, how do we get Black people aware and people of color, not people of color, but Black people? How do we get niggas aware of the issues at hand, opportunities at hand, and say collectively, you know,
This
if
is
you
what
agree, you feel me?
you
I
gotta have
feel like
somebody
there
who's
has.
at that level who can run it. Who is everybody gonna respect?
It's not gonna be Ice Cube.
It's not gonna be Ice Cube. No, it's definitely not gonna be Ice Cube. But it ain't gonna be somebody like Oprah or Obama neither.
Right.
Yeah, really,
That's a
really,
fact.
it's when it comes to black people, we're way too prideful to listen to somebody else.
Yeah, man.
We're way too prideful to listen to somebody else. Somebody else has some good ideas, and we just want to be a hater just because we ain't think of it and be like, I ain't listening to that motherfucker. He don't speak for me.
Yeah.
You know, and that'd be too many nigga mentalities. And it'd be like, it don't need to be like that. Sometimes we need somebody to speak for us.
Yeah. Yeah. That's real. That's real.
Because especially if you not finna get out there and do nothing to your damn self,
Yeah.
let somebody else that is go out there and take that bullet.
Yeah. Yeah. We got to figure out what we want though as a people, right? And like, what is because here's the deal: people, not just black people are going to disagree on things,
Regardless.
right? But what are the core things that we all have to have happen? Because the other stuff we're gonna have to figure out amongst ourselves later on. But there's certain things that we all need to happen now together. That's what we should be fighting for, and not let the other stuff mix it up.
Because like, look, there's a Chinatown in every major city, right?
Mm-hmm.
They got their Jewish community in every major city.
Yeah. Yeah.
They usually have like a strip of where all the Mexican meat markets, where all the Mexican stores are and everything. And you go into the hoods, into the black people's areas, nothing is ran by us.
Mm-hmm.
All the worst stuff is there, and we don't own none of it.
And we don't own none of it.
And so it becomes like, do we want our own to be like, boom, we want our own, like, I don't want to call it Blacktown, but like, you know,
Like
Black Wall Street.
Yeah, like we want our own.
Yeah.
Or it's, do we want
You
to be completely
what we should
included
call it?
into
You
the
know what we
white
should call it? You know what we should call it?
What up?
Nellyville.
Nellyville?
Oh man, yeah, that's good.
Oh man, that might work.
Sorry.
Everybody get a pair of forces that litter.
Super.
Facts.
Super. Nelly just has he just dropped a little collaboration with Budweiser for the 20th anniversary of Country Grammar, and they put his face on a can, just like they did with Big Sean a couple weeks ago. So Budweiser also stepping into the McDonald's shit by putting Big Sean's face on a can, and you can also get Nelly's face on a can now.
That's kind of dope.
I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know.
But you know, Budweiser, I think
it's just
Party, so
endorsement deals.
Yeah,
it's just an endorsement deal, you know. And you don't think McDonald's doesn't even?
Oh no, they absolutely do.
Absolutely. I want to give a shout out and a congratulations to Pop Smoke. Just announced that Pop Smoke will be returning to the #1 album, Shoot for the Stars, Aim for the Moon, the #1 album in the country once again. With yes, indeed, 67,000 units sold in the last week. He edges out 21 Savage to take the #1 spot. And this will be its second week at #1. Total overall 1,471,000 units sold since the release of this album. Congratulations, congratulations many times over to Pop Smoke and that entire team over there. Rest in peace. Peace and love to his family. What's up?
Who released that album?
The Pop Smoke album?
Yeah, it's not a Def Jam. I know Steven Victor was the.
No, it's not a Def Jam record. Let's pull it up. It is Universal. No, it's Republic Universal.
Republic Universal?
Yeah, Republic Records and Victor Worldwide.
I need to know what the family is getting.
Well, maybe that's something we should look into.
Yeah, I need to know what the family is getting out of that. I hope it's not just Pop Smoke split out of that, because
Who owns the publishing? Like, who gets the like who? I mean, I'm sure
Yeah,
Universal owns masters at this point.
because one of these days we gotta have this talk about record labels taking us young black kids, giving us deals, putting us in dangerous situations, getting us killed, and then profiting off of every step, even in our death.
Even in our day.
Even in our death.
Man.
Love
So
though.
I
That's
mean,
hard.
if the family's getting money, hey, big shouts out to Republic for doing the right thing.
We're doing the right thing, yeah.
But I got a feeling that they
Got that money.
probably ain't. Yeah,
Ah,
yeah. You know, takes a while for families to get their estate money after somebody passes, and they kind of like pushed this album out like soon after he passed. So I don't know. Maybe they'll get some kickback in the end,
Maybe.
but I hope they're getting something.
yeah, I'm trying to Google it right now. I'm not seeing nothing.
Okay.
Um,
Well, we
shouts
can
out to
table
Summer
that for
Walker
another
too.
time.
Yep.
Shouts out to Summer Walker. I think she's
Summer
pregnant.
Walker,
The internet says she's pregnant.
supposedly.
Yeah, supposedly she's pregnant. Her in London.
Here we
And
go.
boy,
Done came back. Game.
the internet is dragging her.
Oh,
Dragging her.
they need to not do that. They need
They
to. They need to
drag-
let this woman live her life the way she wants to live her life.
Well, did you hear how she said that she would feed kids?
Nah, tell me more, sir.
Oh, she said all a kid needs is water, a couple of peas, and a pear, right? I might be paraphrasing that the whole conversation, but it came to a nutshell where she said basically like all a baby needs is water, a few peas, and a pear.
A pear, an apple, maybe.
Water, a few peas, and a pear. You know what though? Is she incorrect? I mean, baby food. You got to think what's in that, right? We know this you know the nutrition of young children. I mean, I don't. Graham, you might know. You have a child.
Summer Walker's an idiot.
I don't. They need more than that.
Summer Walker's an idiot. It's
A
okay.
little more than that.
Does she have a child? She probably don't know neither.
But
No.
she looks amazing. She sings amazing. But
That's why she got dragged.
I don't know if you can turn a galactic whore into a housewife.
Hey, people be trying. People be trying. But I mean, shouts out to her if she's really pregnant. Her in London.
Shout out to that.
I don't know if this was a tactic to. I just might be with the jokes right now, but you think this is London's tactic to keep her?
Well, they say
remember we were talking about. I know. Remember we was talking about what guys do to get their woman back or to keep their woman offset by the Cardi Rolls Royce and a big billboard.
Billboard. This nigga London just said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna shoot the club up."
Hey.
Oh man.
Now you gotta deal with me whether or not you want to be with me or not.
Now you ain't just gonna be deleting me off of Instagram just to add me the next morning.
Nah, you can do that if you want to, but you're gonna have to pick up this phone at some point.
Right?
He has officially trapped her, is what it sounds like.
Yeah, you know, toxic season.
Oh
Toxic
man, it's cold.
Toxic season is coming. You know, the cold comes out. You know, cold shoulder comes out. It's toxic.
You said you wanted this hoodie, right?
Right. You said you wanted this hoodie is big. Let's see. Last thing I had on my list was Dr. Dre and his divorce, man. I guess his wife is embezzling money, or I don't know. It's just got real messy from like a couple months ago when they were just talking about their file for divorce and everything looked this is gonna be simple.
They never said it was amicable though.
Yeah, okay, they never said that. That's true. But like You know, people get divorced all the time.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
You
But
know,
then
and I'm like looking
when
at
a
it.
bitch
Dr.
start
Dre has
asking for
900 millions
that's great, but when a bitch start asking for $900,000 a month just for
entertainment.
entertainment purposes, so I could live my lifestyle, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? Still take these
Mm,
PJs and all of that, you feel me?
mm,
She was asking for $2 million a month and 900,000 of that was straight just for lifestyle, so
just
I could
for
just move and
lifestyle,
shake, just so
entertainment.
I could move and shake. You feel me? Because also you're paying for my wardrobe and my clothes. That has nothing to do with the
The entertainment
entertainment.
bill.
Nah. That's a completely different bill. I need clothing. I need shelter. I need food. You have to
Two
pay for
million.
all of that.
Million now.
2 million a month. That's what she asked for.
2 million a month.
So then they went to court.
You need to eat. How much clothes you
She
need?
was
$1 million a month.
she was denied the 2 million.
She for sure was denied that.
So then she turned around
You for sure
and
think
said she's owed half of everything because she came up with the name Dr. Dre with Dr. Dre. And that she should own half of that name. And then she went from there to she might have been embezzling money.
apparently she took like 300,000 out of a joint account or something like that.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
remember the exact number, but she took
I think it was like 384 or something.
she took a pretty
Yeah,
fucking
like
penny.
300,000. I think you're right.
She took a
Yeah.
pretty fucking penny.
You know, it's just got real messy. I don't know. I mean, like, I don't know how stable and good their relationship was before that, but it was real quiet over there.
Man.
And then, like, all of a sudden, it just hit the fan, and we talking big money coming out. And I'm like, what does she do?
Man.
What does she do? What do you need 900,000 for a month?
Nothing.
Just for entertainment.
Yes, I need to be entertained. And
You
you're not
can't
going to be
pay-
entertaining
You
me
can't
anymore.
pay Offset that much amount to entertain you a month. And he is the king entertainer himself.
Oh, he's Offset the entertainer for sure.
My God.
Offset the entertainer. For
That's
real.
hella funny.
So
now-
I just
900,000 a month is how much? That's 10 mil a year, basically.
11 million a year.
I don't even understand that, man. Some people don't even see that much in their lifetime.
That's and you want to use that just for entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
Who is you entertaining? Your whole family lineage?
I'm wondering what type of judge would even entertain a quarter of that request. That's what I'm
If I
wondering.
was a judge, I'd be like 900. What?
$135,000 for clothing a month. $10,000 for laundry and cleaning services a month. Education, tuition and living expenses, $60,000 a month. I'm assuming, is that for the kids? For the child?
No,
But I mean, I could pay that directly. I don't need you for that.
Is the cost of a university.
Or is she talking about going back to school? Entertainment, $900,000 a month. Mortgage, $100,000 a month. Telephone, cell phone, email, $20,000 a month.
What service is she
What
using?
email account? Yeah, no. What email account you got?
Email is free.
Oh my God.
Telephone, cell phone, home phone, house phone, church fit, outfit. That's what this bitch wants.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Look, this is the one that fucked me up.
What's up?
Charitable contributions, $125,000 a month. You want me to pay for your fucking charity contributions?
Give away. Give away.
So you can write that off on your taxes off of all this money that I'm giving you?
Hey, and then he's going to get taxed for gift tax.
For gifting.
Oh,
Yep. For gifting
giving
that.
that
Yeah,
to her.
exactly.
After that. Oh, play, bro.
Right?
Yeah,
It's
but
like
they shut that down, but it was just egregious.
Yeah. And it just got real messy from there. So I'm really like I really want to know, like, when's the documentary coming out?
When's the documentary come out?
When's the tell-all book?
Straight out of Compton 2.
Whenever
Straight out of Compton 2, the aftermath.
The aftermath.
That's great.
For real.
Oh man, Lifetime.
A Dr. Dre executive produced album by Hit Boy.
There we go.
That would never come out.
Dre's not making these beats anyway. Like, come on, man.
That would never come out.
Man.
Kanye and Dre just supposedly had a whole record together.
Nah.
It was that came from that.
Who has the stems?
Who got it? Oh man.
Look, that's a good question for Blaze Trackz.
Davey. Young Davey. A stems question?
Yeah, I got a question.
Yes.
Dr. Dre and Kanye doing an album together.
Yeah.
Who gets the stems?
Who gets the stems? Whoever's external hard drive they use.
That's not finna work.
To record it.
No, that's not finna work. You know that's not finna work.
Man, I'm trying to think who would get the stems. I have no idea.
Because of course Kanye would be the artist, but you know he likes to like do his own mixes and his own touch-ups.
He would be the artist. Would Dre really be the producer though?
Mike Dean's gonna have the stems.
Yeah, but Dre's gonna want to master it.
regardless, whoever the label is who the stems are gonna get sent over to. Who's gonna have the masters anyway? And that collab,
who owns the masters with that? Because apparently Ye's owned all of the masters since Yeezus, right?
He's gonna have co-ownership.
He's just fighting for exactly, yeah.
He'll have co-ownership. Unless he worked out a deal beforehand to make sure that he gets, and I doubt Dre would sign that.
Not gonna happen.
It wouldn't happen.
I'm getting divorced, nigga. I need this.
Yeah. I need this bag. Like
exactly.
That's funny. Oh man, good shit, guys. This was good. This was well. I enjoyed this conversation. I see my Packers are getting smacked around over here. You know, there's nothing that I can do about that, but enjoy the rest of the football for the rest of the day and just, you know.
Well, you can watch the Niners get smacked up later by the Rams.
Yeah, I'm probably not even going to watch that. I might give this Meek Mill movie a run.
You know, might check out I've been thinking about that.
Might check out the Charm City Kings. Or the, I think it's like Cutthroat City. It's the joint with the RZA.
I don't know. I know Charm City Kings though. That is Meek shit.
It's a Cutthroat City with the RZA, Cat Graham, Shameik Moore, Wesley Snipes, T.I.
You said with Cat Stacks?
No, I said Cat Graham.
Oh, I was about to say, wait, what?
Yeah. Terrence Howard, Isaiah Washington, Ethan Hawke. There's a lot of names in this movie, as though it's probably going to be horrible. But yeah. Check out some shit. Either way, Gold, young guy, you wanna take us out?
Yeah, you know, I can do things like that. Well, yeah, it's been my pleasure. It's been our pleasure, the Three Black Sheep. You know what I'm saying?
This episode is sponsored by Heard It First, a playlist out weekly on Apple, Spotify, and Tidal. This episode is also sponsored by twoblacksheep.com. You feel me? You know what I'm talking about? Go get you some merch. We stand out so you can fit in, things like that. You know what I'm talking about?
Just like that. You can get it there, not here.
Yeah. So beat us there, don't meet us there.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. But you know what I'm saying? This has been episode 42 of The Sheep Show. Thank y'all for rocking with us. It's been Gold. It's been Graham. It's been Blaze. You know? And it's been good. It's been real. It's been 2 of them.
It's been 3 of them.
It's been 3 of them.